Hi, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Google, Merry Christmas. So we start another brand new year, 2023. I don't know if it's a prime. It sounds like a prime. Hey Alexa, is 2023 a prime number?
2023 is not a prime number.
It's not its prime number. All right, we don't have to worry. It's not a prime year. We get another year scot-free. It looks like a prime, but it's not a prime. All power towards our redundancy. All power towards our resonance. Or lots of R's. Resonance, redundancy, retention, requisition. All right, so this year, so far we've in Magic the Gathering we've come across Brothers War. For Christmas, my sister got me. Let me showcase the things that I got for Christmas from my lovely sister, lovely little sister. A collector's booster, which is already open. A collector's booster of Brothers War, a set booster of Brothers War, and I have in my possession another set booster of Brothers War, which is brought to you by Alexandria. So these are the cards that I opened. We'll go through and look through them. Archdemonites, Brothers End, foil Painful Quandary, foil Plains, which is beautiful, very, very beautiful. Foil Combat Thresher. Here's some of the foils we open. Foil Go for the Throat. Foil Tomrakul Honor God. Foil Latnam Adapt. Adapt of Latnam. Foil Power Plant Worker, very cool. It's the one that gets counters. Foil Air Marshal, very cool. So I've seen on MTG Arena foil Ornithopter, old artifact card, very nice. DCI foil, beautiful Ornithopter, beautiful Ornithopter. Talk about a nice helicopter right there. Helicopter Ornithopter. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power strokes. 6 on each side, 12. And the rudder in the back is very, very nice. This is the retro Ornithopter. Very cool. Very, very cool. Foil. Oh, non-foil Millstone. Foil Precursor Golem. When Precursor enters the battlefield, create 2 3/3 colorless Golem artifact creature tokens. When a player casts an instant or sorcery spell that targets only a single golem, the player copies that spell for each other golem that spell could target. Each copy targets a different one of those golems. Wow. Very interesting. Probably going Nominachi just because when it comes into play, it creates 2 3/3 golems. Very cool. Power Stone, foil Power Stone token, definitely going in my deck. Very, very cool. And now we got the foil Brothers Draconic Destiny. Very nice. Although I'm not in red. So it says enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has flying, haste, and 1. This creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It's a dragon in addition to its other type. When a creature dies, return Draconic Destiny to its owner's hand. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. So the creature has to die. If you exile it, it does not come back to hand. Very cool. So we got a Transformer. Very cool. And this is Soundwave, Sonic Spy. Soundwave says, more than meets the eye, 2. And 1 blue and 1 white and 1 black. Whenever one or more creature tokens you control deal combat to a player, exile target instant or sorcery with mana value equal to the damage dealt from their graveyard. Copy it, and you may cast a copy without paying its mana cost. If you do, convert Soundwave. Exile target instant or sorcery. You may exile Soundwave. Whenever you cast a spell with an odd mana value, convert Soundwave. If you do, create Ravage, a legendary 3/3 black robot artifact creature with menace and death stress. Whenever you cast a spell with an even mana value, convert Soundwaves. If you do, create a Laserbeak, a legendary 2/2 blue robot Artifact creature token with flying and hexproof. Wow, very cool. So this is the front face of the card. So I don't know if this will be good for blinking, but might be cool to make a deck around. Just a lot of, oh, the Mox Amber art. Very, very cool. Super expensive. Mox Amber, very, very cool. Very, very cool. We got a Swamp. And this is from the set booster. Moment of Defiance. Coastal Bulwark. Naru Pallbearer. The Fall of Krug. Demolition Field. Very good card. Sacrifice Demolition Field. Destroy target non-basic land and opponent controls of the land's controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield and shuffle. You may search the library for a basic land and put that card on the battlefield, then shuffle as well. Very cool. Demolition Field. Definitely did not have one, and now I do. That is very cool. Definitely going in my deck. Destroy target non-artifact creature. Go for the throat. Very cool. I think I got a foil one. That may be going in my deck. Defabricate. Counter target artifact or enchantment spell. If a spell is countered this way, exile instead of putting its owner's graveyard. Counter target activated or triggered ability. This might go into my deck. Ultra Magnus Tactician. Wow. Green, red, white. More than meets the eye. War 2. You may put an artifact creature card from your hand on the battlefield. Tapped and attacking. If you do, convert Ultra Magnus at the end of combat. 7/7. The other one is a 4/7. Living Metal. As long as it's your turn. Haste. Formidable. When Ultra Magnus attacks attacking creatures you control, gain indestructible until the end of turn. If those creatures have total power 8 or greater, convert Ultra Magnus. Wow, very cool. Pristine Talisman. Phyrexian Dragon Engine. This is one of the two-part combo that goes with Mishra. Claimed by Geeks. So double strike when Phyrexian Dragon Engine enters the battlefield under it from your graveyard. You may discard your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. Unearth. Melds with Mishra, claimed by Geeks. Whenever Mishra lost to Phyrexian enters the battlefield or attacks, choose 3 target opponent, discards 2 cards. Mishra deals 3 damage to any target. Destroy target artifact or planeswalker. Destroy target artifact or planeswalker. Wow, creatures you don't control get -1/-1 until to create 2 tap Power Stone tokens. 9/9. Very amazing. And a foil Argothian Sprite. Got beat by Argothian Sprite in draft. I think it says cannot be blocked by artifact creatures, and it's the draft with Brothers War. And I drafted pure artifact power, green mono green artifacts. And this guy plays Argothian Sprites, and I have a 7/7. It's like artifact ramp, and the 6/6s, 7/7s, all the big artifacts from the Brothers War set. I had huge guys, 7/7, 6/6s sitting around while this little 2/2. It was late in the game. He paid 7. Those 6. I forget why I couldn't attack with those 6/6s. I think it was a rush deck, and this was one of his rush creatures, and I couldn't block with it. And because I was playing mono green ramp, I had to. I didn't get creatures out there till later, so I was behind on the life total, ahead on the board position, but this finished me off for the last couple of points of damage because it couldn't be blocked by artifact creature. Very cool in draft. All right, so these were all cards from. So I never bought cards from Frank and Sons Collectibles. These were all bought as gifts from my sister to me for Christmas from Frank's, and I have one set booster left from Frank's. She got it in. Oh, we also went to Downtown Disney. This is the bag it came in. Very cute bag. Got a nice little decoration on it. She's a cute kid. She got a lot of cute stuff. She always gives really good Christmas presents. Wizards of the Coast. Wizards of the Coast, that was from my family. That was from my family to me. Wizards of the Coast is the Gamekeeper. This came from Frank and Son Collectibles for Christmas is what I got. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. And also on New Year's Day, we went to Disneyland, and we went to Disney Park Walk, Downtown Disney, where we got Starbucks. We went to an Italian restaurant. I got lasagna, and they had drinks. The drinks were really good. The lasagna was really good. The bread, the calamari was delicious. Calamari was good. What else was good? The spaghetti was good. The pizza was good. The bread was good. The drinks were good. And then we went to the Lego store where I tried to buy two yellow Legos, but they said I couldn't buy two individual yellow Legos. I had to buy a bucket, and the bucket was for $5.99, which I should have bought so I could add to my Lego collection. But I thought just having so many Legos without I thought I could just buy two yellow Legos, but you can't. You have to buy them in a bucket. But we went to the new Star Wars depot we went to the new Star Wars depot in Star Wars Trading Post. And Sonia checked me out for some Grogu jelly candies. It says, "May the Force be with you." The little blue candies, they were they were good. Little jelly, it was sweet. Right after dinner, it was like $6.99. It's a little pricey, but you got the Star Wars memorabilia, and inside the Disney parks where you got the Star Wars. It was the first thing I got from the Star Wars Trading Post in the new from Downtown Disney, the new Star Wars Trading Post. So it was the first thing I got. I thought it was very cool. The gummies were very cool. They're little Yoda shaped candies. It says, "May the Force be with you," and he's like, and the candies are supposed to be the Force, so you're like eating the Force jellies, which was pretty cool. They tasted really good. It felt great after a great dinner, long walk at Downtown Disney. Packed in for a 5 or 6 hour long walk. It was very fun. Starbucks, and there is my Walt Disney bag that I got from them. Very, very cool. So I guess what I'm gonna do is open my last set booster and kind of continue on with the logic from the rest of the Magic the Gathering series. So we had Jumpstart, we had Brothers War, we had Jumpstart, we have Dominaria Remastered. So I am still currently buying packs of Brothers War. It seems like online a lot of people have, I don't know, I think a lot of people have bought new product, Dominaria Remastered. As soon as it comes out, they're going to get it. Jumpstart was selling really well. It seemed like Jumpstart, wherever I was going, they were always out of Jumpstart. Jumpstart, apparently they have this just pack scenario where you buy 2 packs and you shuffle them together. And it's unlike the old core sets. The core sets didn't come with lands, so if you bought a core set booster, like core set 2021 or core set 2020, you would have to go purchase the lands separately. And if it's not a card shop, you're just gonna have to end up buying 20 or 30 packs just to get enough lands, and they won't even be the same lands. So what I found out in say like a random case scenario where you want to play Magic and you only see them at Walmart, they only have 1 land per pack, and in order to play even a 40-card deck, you need more lands, and just with the Jumpstart kind of filled that gap, and it was popular. They sold out everywhere I went. The Jumpstart was really, really popular. People bought up all those all the Jumpstart boosters, ended up grabbing 2 packs. Like, you just randomly, you got a box of Jumpstart boosters, grab 2 packs, shuffle them together, and bam, you got your first game of Magic you're playing with 2 packs. The initial investment of, I think it was it's $5 a pack, $10 you have your first Magic deck. So that was a lot, and it seems like the luck for the some of the card variation and the cards that came out with the Jumpstart booster, Jumpstart 2022, were really, really good. So I think that might have been our at the end or middle of the year core set binder that's gonna bind the Brothers War to Phyrexia All Is One, which will be out in February. Next one is Dominaria Remastered, and then Phyrexia All Is One. So I'm still, unfortunately, I haven't opened any Jumpstart boosters. I think how I'm gonna attack the whole Magic collection thing is probably get a list, write down the cards that I do have, and catalog them, and see which numbers, because at the bottom of every card there is a cataloging number. So it says 1, if you look at any Magic card, down to the bottom left, there's a number that says 168. I'm looking at Argothian Sprite, the draft breaker. 168 out of 287. So I'm assuming there are 287 cards in this set. I have number 168. So if I go through all my Brothers War stuff and I catalog which numbers I have, and I go to the Magic Card store or your local game store or your Card Kingdom or wherever you purchase your Magic cards at, you can fill in the numbers by filling in the catalog. So you look up which number was cataloged. They have places like Scryfall that have the numbers, Scryfall.com, that have all the numbers, have all the cards cataloged. I had a brain fart there. I forget what I was thinking about. Okay, yeah, so we have all the numbers here cataloged, and you pick out the ones that you don't have, and you slowly collect the ones that you do. But this is given that people are still into Magic and they're still opening packs and have these cards available. If your local game store is not opening packs, here's a few suggestions that you can try. Try going in repeatedly asking for singles. Maybe if they're not there, maybe the higher price singles, some of the more expensive ones, which warrant, a couple of pack openings. Like Imperial Seal is $100 card, but I forget how much money you make. So like for Commander sells every single card type, rarity, common, uncommon, mythic, rare, basic land. Commander sells all these. Commander Zone does sell those, but usually Commander players usually buy all those things, uncommons, commons. Some of the standard players or some of the maybe only rolling with like specific high value cards like Ragavan and Murktide Regent and the dual lands that go with them, the dual lands of the triomes that go with them. But how I was gonna plan working out this this Magic collection was probably just attacking it with the number, the cataloging number on the bottom. So probably see this, it's 168. This is Argothian Sprite, foil Argothian Sprite. 168 out of 287 C. Bro English. So Bro is from Brothers War. English, Rudy Siswanto is the artist. And this is 2022 Wizards of the Coast. Foil, very beautiful foil. Now that I'm looking at it, this is a very nice foil. Sometimes because I was thinking, I saw a lot of options online where you can buy the foils only. This is a beautiful foil. Very, very nice foil. Argothian Sprite. Beautiful. I took my cards with me when I went to Disney Walk or Disneyland so I can look at them under the different Disney lights. But I didn't have enough time. It was just, we were too busy. We were from one activity to the next. There was not enough time for like sit down and like kind of like consolidate, and look at my my items that I got. But some of these look really good under. I forget what light this is, but these look really good. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Let me look at some of these foils. I have a foil planes here, which looks very cool. Oh, same kind of foiling procedure. Beautiful. This looks like Howl's Moving Castle. So there's a new Disney movie out. It's called Over the Border, or Over the Across the Border, or Over the Mountains, or it's with Searcher and his dad. His dad and his mom and his son and his father, and they find some like new green power source. It's growing in a I don't want to spoil it for you. But I'll give you like the general the synopsis of it. They find a new power source that grows in the mountains, and they harvest it to power all their machinery. So like you stick a fuel cell in a helicopter and it starts flying instead of like using gas or anything. So it's just like a fuel cell that drains, and it's remotely charged from the planet or wherever that is that they're living in, amidst the mountains in this place. Beautiful, beautiful movie. They have some of Magic's earlier takes into the multiverse, not saprolings. They have saprolings, and they also have slivers. I think they're slivers. I think they're types of slivers. I think the majority of the creatures in that movie are slivers. I'm not too sure, or they may be some kind of saproling, or they may be like some kind of like mutant ooze kind of like creature, which was really cool. It seemed like the big power there was green. It was like kind of like a green planet with green power, so it was really cool. All their machines were green. You got to see it. It's a really good movie. Across the Border, Across the Henge. It's a new Disney movie. It's on Disney Plus. It's really, really good. Watched it with my dad. I haven't watched very many Disney movies with my dad. My dad seemed to enjoy it. He's an engineer, and he said it was a lovely movie. Well, I mean, he didn't say that, but it seemed like he was enjoying it, so I thought it must have been a pretty good movie. So I was happy with that movie. I'm probably going to continue watching it, continue my researching with Disney. I was just thinking, I was like, man, how are they going to hold up to all this multiverse stuff that's coming out now? Avatar, The Way of the Water. What was the next one? Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear was really good. That was a really good one. And then they backed it up with yet another one, this Across the Board, this new one. It's very, very cool. So I'm going to continue my research with Walt Disney and my research with Magic the Gathering. We've got 8 minutes. Let me wrap up this video with the last pack opening set booster from Alexandria for my Christmas / Happy New Year. So I'm gonna open it on my New Year's video. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in and listening. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Let's open this booster. Let's see how it smells. Oh, lovely. It smells like a pack of cards. Yeah, it smells like a great pack of cards. Since when can cardboard hold value of $67,000 or not? Storing paper on paper. Beautiful. Okay, so here we go. This is what we got. Phyrexian Processor is our 70 out of 81 art cards. Very cool. Phyrexian Processor. Very cool. We got our Island. Conscripted Inventory. Tower Worker. Emergency Weld. Whirling Strike, Tokasha's Dig Site, Yotian Frontliner. When Yotian Frontliner attacks target creature you control, I've been getting beat by this guy a lot on MTG Arena. So when he attacks, he gets another target creature, gets +1/+1, but he has on Earth, and he costs 1, and he's an artifact creature. So you unearth for 1, and all of a sudden that guy that one flyer that they have is suddenly hitting you for 1 more point of damage, and it gets it in. It's almost like mono red, like the old mono red used to be. Very, very efficient and very. The only thing is they don't have haste, but the overwhelming numbers on turn 4 is just it's scoopable if they get a good hand. Like you just don't want to deal with it. Thrawn Power Suit, Obliterating Bolt. Oh, wow. This is very cool. I got my second portal to Phyrexia. Obliterating Bolt deals 4 damage. And whenever Elsewhere Flash enters the battlefield, draw a card. Sacrifice Elsewhere. Choose basic land type. Each land you control becomes the type of that turn. Very cool. I think this is a jackpot pack. Portal Phyrexia going for $30. I think she just... and Retrieval Unit. Foil Retrieval Unit. Very cool. And the token. And now we got our second portal to Phyrexia. Very, very cool. Enters the battlefield. Each opponent sacrifices 3 creatures at the beginning of your upkeep. Put target creature card from the graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It's Phyrexian. In addition to its other types. A $30 card. So let me see how much she... I think I jackpotted with this. I gotta go tell her. I opened more than the value of the pack of cards. I should give it back to her and be like, all right, look now. Or what I should do is go turn in my extra portal Phyrexia and give her $30. And be like, all right, thanks for Merry Christmas. Here's your $30 refund, because I'm pretty much jackpotted right here. I don't know how much she paid for all this stuff at Frank's. Sometimes Frank's has good deals, but sometimes if you don't know what you're doing, they'll ramp up the prices on you just because you're a first time buyer. So I don't know how much she paid for all this, a collector's booster and 2 set boosters, but we just got a $30 card, so that's pretty good. I think Phyrexian Dragon Engine goes for 38. So we'll see. We'll probably turn those in, get her money back, and then cash out the rest. Add the rest to because I already have a portal of Phyrexia. It's probably a good idea to cash in the other one, because unless I plan on making another commander deck, but I think my rules or my terms of use for Magic the Gathering in real life, just because it's so I put out myself because of the fact that I'm paying money for cardboard. Let's go ahead and put it out there. Because of the fact that I'm only paying money for cardboard, I've designated specific terms of use that I'm only operate under when dealing with Magic the Gathering, so I don't end up feeling stupid years down the road for spending $80,000 on cardboard. No one else has to know. You don't have to agree with me or disagree. Some people are very strong-minded and strong-willed, and they're like, no, this is not pieces of cardboard. These are pieces of our history that we have documented and put down on paper, and you can call a research paper just paper and ink, but the fact of the matter is that research paper holds research that's been accumulated and put onto paper in an entropy-driven way, in which the piece of paper itself is worth entropy that it holds, other than the value of the paper and its constituents. The value of its constituents far outweigh the entropy of the whole piece together project, or whatever. I'm trying to word it, but it's an equation. You can look it up online. Okay, Google it. Entropy. All right, guys, love you. I think that's it. Love you guys. Love you, Google. Thanks so much for tuning in. Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas. And God bless America and God bless McDonald's.